Good morning, everybody. You join me here at outside the Mimosa Thrift Shop for another fine day of JSC Naples field gun training. I'm here with number 2, who's going to talk to us a little bit about JSC Naples field gun. But what we're going to start is I'm going to start by asking him, good morning, number 2. What's your name and where do you come from?
Good morning, it's Robin Hood from Manchester. And served in the Royal Navy for just under 24 years.
Happy days. So what has attracted you to field gun then, in your own words?
I always watched it growing up, the Royal Tournament as a kid, and then when I joined the Royal Navy, I watched the Royal Tournament, Brickwoods event, now Royal Navy, Royal Marines Championship. And it's a fantastic team spirit, ethos. It's just fantastic all round, really. Everybody gets involved and digs out.
Brilliant. So how long have you actually been doing it then?
So I first ran in 2008 for HMS Collingwood B Crew. Never thought I was big enough, fit enough, strong enough to get involved with it. Signed up to it, did it, and like most people in field gun will agree, just hooked instantly and came back every year.
All right. So what's your favourite aspect?
I love the team ethos in it, how everybody gets together, the commitment, what people sacrifice to be involved within field gun, what they put into it, and how they bond as a team, and you become a separate family, really.
Okay. Oh, brilliant. So I see we're stood here right next to the gun. What is it that you can tell us about the gun? What is it? Can you talk us around it, and what is it that we should be looking out for as spectators during the competition?
Yeah, so the gun and wheels all combined probably weighs around 650 kilos. Each wheel is 50 kilos on its own. You have the trail end, which hooks up to the limber to be dragged, and then we have the breech door where they fire the shells from during the competition. What to look for during the competition? Leaving the gun, if a crew makes a mistake on a drive back and a hook on, this is where they have to be really focused and concentrate on the drill and make sure they're committed to doing things right. I've seen it in the past, guns get left on the line, so if you are watching the competition, I think that's a really key point to watch and see how much the crew is synced to make that hook up and have the courage to call the goals at the right time and drag all the kit limber all the way back home as one.
Sounds exciting. So then the key question, the one you've been dreading, how do you think we're going to do in the competition?
I'm going to keep that quiet for now, just in case anybody watches this, but JFC Naples, from what I've seen, is a really good, close-knitted crew, and they do have the potential to do very well in this year's competition, but I'm going to step back and I'm not going to say much more than that.
I'll take that.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Robin. All right, good morning, everybody. You're joining us again outside the Mimosa Thrift Shop. We've just heard from number 2, and now I'm joined, thankfully, we're by number 1. Just the team's behind me warming up in the background, so I hope to get a very quick interview. Okay, so we'll start with number 1. Good morning. What's your name and where do you come from?
Good morning, boss. Chief Bit Officer Kev Lang. I'm based in the Pearsway town in Portsmouth, Naval Base. I've been here for a week, training the Naples field gun crew. Here for another week.
Excellent, and thank you for spending your time to come out here and train us up. Actually,
to be here.
Brilliant. But what is it that attracted you to field gun?
Probably the question that won me round. Was field gun that attracted me to join the Navy. But when I was a 16-year-old watching the Royal Tournament, getting the gun, limber, chucked across walls, over the chasm, thought the ultimate team sport.
Happy days. And so, I guess, to be honest, now I'm going to start actually by asking how long have you been doing it for, and then what is your favourite aspect?
I've been doing this for, going back the years, 25 years. Was the first time. I've run 14 times and trained 7 crews, including the junior leaders aspect.
Ah, happy days. So we're here next to a limber. Can you talk us around it and perhaps what it is during the competition that the spectators should be looking out for?
Yep, both like this is limber. Also we have a limber wheel, a shackle and a pin. The most probably impressive thing with this during a Brickwoods field gun run is a limber drop. So this will get taken at pace in a box trip zone. This will get ripped off, and there'll be another one, and it'll come flat. The quicker the better. Some crews, all crews have got different drills. Some will take this one first, spin it on the sack up to be doing. Some will go at the same time, both at the same time. It's probably the second most dangerous bit of this sport, which we're always quite conscious of when we start training. They've a nail limb drop is pretty slick at the moment. It can take days to go straight away. For this, it's going to be aggressive. We can't do it slow. That's probably the worst about training. Walk it through, and the only way to train it is at full speed, so you can't build up to a limber drop.
Okay.
So it's quite terrifying for the first. Still for a train, it's terrifying.
Yeah.
But they're doing well.
I imagine. And then last question. you're dreading the question, I know. How do you think we're going to do in the competition next?
I'll keep that to myself, boss. The only person I'm going to discuss that with is my second trainer.
Okay, well, I guess we're just going to have to take that. Thank you very much, number one.
No, thanks, boss.